I wanted just to chat to you quickly, James, around social media. You've kind of alluded to it. You're not a massive fan of it. How do you approach it? Do you have any kind of strategy to presenting yourself online or for making content in it? Which I don't like that phrase.
So I use like social media all the time. I don't like social media as a premise. I don't like what it's done to the world. But in terms of if you've got something to sell, you need social media. If you haven't got anything to sell, I don't know why you've got social media. I honestly, if I didn't have, listen, being single, it has its merits as well. But honestly, unless you got it from a business point of view, I do not know why you were inviting other people into your world, into your life, to share their opinions that you've never met with no context, and the fact that no one will ever agree online because you are all coming from completely different life experiences, completely different optics that you see the world, yet you're trying to conflate it. And that's why you can say, I like a cup of coffee, and someone goes, what about tea? And then someone goes, what about, I'm lactose intolerant. And someone goes, well, you killed cows. And and you're like, and it's just like, suddenly all you wanted to do was say a nice cup of coffee. So in terms of my life, I use it all the time. So the music side of it, me building myself up and using it to sell myself as a male advocate, as a father, as someone who's articulate, someone that can, perform and showcase brands and work. That's what I do. I never post anything without thinking about it. I don't actively share stuff. It's all pretty much thought out and contrived. The music side is the hardest thing to do because I am starting from a standing start to build an audience. And my only reliance that I base everything on, everything I do, is the music has to be good. There has to be substance. So I have to have done my spurs to the DJing, which I've been doing for 12 years. And the music has to be good. And then I can try to build an audience. And I'm trying my hardest to build it. I'm 40 years old. Do I relate to young kids? Probably not. It's a really hard one, because let's be honest, Mal P, Odd Mob, Dom Dollar, Max Dean, Luke Dean, Joss Dean, they have built an audience. A Julia, Fajama, whatever it's called. These guys they deliver great product. They're great artists, and they have captured a demographic that live and breathe them, and they have built an audience. Clooney, Hellbent, what a remarkable, built a sound, created a sound, and then built an audience that sell out in time. I am struggling to achieve that, and the honest answer is, the only thing I think will matter is just keep making music, because I do not see a way of circumnavigating that. I can't. I'm too old now. I still, I'm dynamic and young. I don't know whether I look young anymore, probably not, but I still have that dynamism to be successful, but trying to relate to a section, to build up an audience, to ask them to follow me at 40 is hard. So the only plan I've got is do the content, showcase the stories, show more. But my life does not allow me or lend itself to me to be making music content all the time. There is physically not enough time in the day with my podcast, being a dad, my gin business, the content, all the after dinner speaking, corporate speaking work I do, the comedy tour I'm about to go on, all this stuff that there isn't time to do it. And so I basically will do whatever it can. I'll showcase the music, showcase my DJing, showcase the photos. I'll interact, and I'll be and I'm so thankful. My normal James Haskell, I don't really interact. Anyone who in my music interacts, say thank you, reply to them, and I really care about that side. My James is what I care about, but it's impossible to manage that. So that's the only strategy I have. But the thing about the music is different to everything else. I can be consistent. James Haskell as a person is a DJ, producer, dad, author, stand-up comedian, podcaster, rugby pundit, extra. Like, nobody knows what they're getting. Music, least all I do is here's my music, here's my music, here's my music, here's my track, here's my DJ set, here's my music, here's my Spotify. So that is the way you do it. Consistently turn up and deliver and showcase yourself, build a personality. Is it working? Probably not. But I haven't got any other choice. And so if it's a miracle, and look, you could pay money to help someone help build it, but I can't justify it. It doesn't, there is not the, and you can invest, but it's not for me. It's never going to get to, I'm never going to be Clooney, but I can make some pretty amazing music, and we can sit down, and when I get to DJ, I can perform, I can build a crowd, I can build tension, I can create moments. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to build that opportunity and try and do that. And like when you walk into Universe and Carl Cox plays 2 of your tracks, and you don't even know he didn't know you were there, it's like wild. And so I will just keep doing it, keep filming it, keep talking about it. And I hope that when one day one of these tracks goes mega, which it will, I don't hope, I know they are, I know they're going to go mega, is that then people go, oh my God, he had a back catalogue of 32 other tracks or 40 other tracks. It's like, yeah, and then that's all going to pick up, and then it will go from there. And then social media will be easy.